Meet Dan. Dan is wondering how to buy investment real estate and doesn't know if he should use the equity in his home or not. Initially, he thought he had to save up the money for the down payment to purchase a house, but I told him that could be a mistake. Here's why. Dan could actually lose out on $1.5 million minimum. Here is how the power of leverage works within real estate. Dan has a house, which is worth $800,000 today. On that house, he has a mortgage of $200,000, which means that there is $600,000 of equity that he could leverage. A bank will give Dan an 80% loan of the value minus the mortgage amount on the house, which in this case will give Dan a line of credit, LOC, of $440,000. The common mistake new investors make is they take the whole $440,000 and they leverage themselves completely and go broke because of stress, vacancy rates, repairs, and a whole lot more. So, the smart way to use the $440,000 would be to make sure you don't use up all that money. But take that $440,000, go buy 2 houses with it. These 2 houses, let's say they are each worth $500,000. What Dan could do is put $200,000 down on each of those houses. These properties are going to cash flow $1,200 to $1,500 per month, which will cover the LOC payment used to buy the houses. He will only be using $400,000 of the $440,000, leaving $40,000 in account as a safety blanket. What Dan has done is gone from $800,000 from his house to a combined $1,800,000 million asset base with 3 properties. If that goes up 5%, that's $90,000 per year. If that all of a sudden goes up 10%, that's $180,000 per year. That's unbelievable! Take this example one step further. Dan could use the same $440,000 and instead of putting $200,000 into each of the properties, put $145,000. The cash flow will go down per property, but he can go and purchase 3 houses now by putting $145,000. This is a total of $435,000 into all 3 properties with a cash flow of $1,200 to $1,500 per month, which services the debt. But you just added another $500,000 asset. Using the same $440,000 that originated from Dan's house, he is now able to own $2,300,000 worth of real estate. If Dan didn't take the equity that he had at his house, he was leaving $1.5 million on the table 25 years from now. That is the proper way to buy real estate. The asset is the cash. The asset is not the house. The proper way is to find the vehicle that is going to find you the best return on your money.